They were just abandoned on the streets. It was not the fault of the owners. They had to flee for their lives. I suppose the one thing that we all have in common in Sora is our love of animals. These animals are victims of the war and they do experience trauma. Well, I'm Jessica Mary Dubois, and the organisation that I work for is called SORA, which stands for the Syrian Organisation for the Rescue of Animals. Our main project is the Shelter of Hope, which houses cats that have been abandoned on the streets of the war-torn areas of Idlib in Syria. The owners of these cats had to flee or were killed in the bombings. The streets that they're taken from are totally reduced to rubble. There's nothing left there. Juan would have started the organisation about 3 years ago now. He was working for the White Helmets and just rescuing cats by himself. There was also a school and some work done with children, but unfortunately that came to an end. I think it was last year, around April time, when the bombing got really bad. There's a much bigger willingness from outside charities and organisations to help with people who are living in camps and who are displaced. But the animals, they get forgotten, you know. I suppose the one thing that we all have in common in Sora is our love of animals. I'm a vegan and I have rescue animals myself. And I have a really big space in my heart for animals, and I don't really see them as being any less a form of life. They feel fear. All of our cats have been really badly traumatized by the bombings, and seeing other cats really badly injured and dying in the streets from missiles and shrapnel and all kinds of things. 5 people that are working on the ground are employed by us for a very, very half the average Syrian monthly wage, but they all have families, and you know, the work gives them a sense of purpose. It gives their life meaning in a situation where it's very difficult to find meaning, and it gives them dignity and it helps them to take care of their families. So, you know, there is a human aspect to it as well. People see what we do online and they don't really fully understand how hard those rescue workers work, and that they really do risk their lives going into these places. They don't just go in and grab the cats and go. They spend weeks building trust with the cats and trying to take them as gently as they can. I think the thing that really stands out about our shelter is the way the rescue workers do that. They really love the cats and they really want to make their experience of coming to the shelter as stress-free as possible. We have 92 cats at the moment, and there's always more cats coming in. We have 5 puppies that we just brought in last week, and we would really love to build a dog shelter. We have one cat called Little Lily who was dug out of rubble, and she had a very badly smashed up paw. So that's been fixed as best it can. I mean, she can use it and she can walk. It's not perfect, but it's really good. I think one of our funniest cats is called Tango. Has fallen in love with one of our rescue workers and is called Tango because he's always looking for the attention of the rescue worker and gets up on his 2 hind legs and sort of does this dance. It's really beautiful to see. Our biggest challenge is just to be able to keep going and to get enough people supporting us, and to really encourage people to go to our page on Facebook, The Shelter of Hope, and follow our work. And if they see what we're doing and they like what we're doing, that they would contribute in some way. Don't think that just because they're animals, their lives don't matter. A lot of people look at what's happening in Syria and they feel like there's nothing that they can do, but they really can do something.